All right, today we're going to be working on upper body exercises since we did lower body exercises yesterday. So now we're working our upper body, which includes arms, head, neck, shoulders, chest, back, abs, and a little bit of hips. So today we just need our yoga mats. But as always, if anything feels terrible, you don't have to do it. If we are doing a position that feels terrible, we can modify it. We will be possibly getting to our belly at the end. So if you hate being on your belly, you can do those exercises against the wall. And I'll try to remind you when we get to that. And that's it. Oh, yesterday. So after when I asked if anyone had any questions and I wandered closely and everyone was talking, having a good time. And I was like, oh my gosh, mute, what's going on? Why mute? What are you doing? And it turns out my whole computer was on mute. So that's why I didn't hear anyone. All right, so let's begin. We're gonna start on the floor in a seated position. And I'm gonna sit directly onto the floor, so feel free to do so as well. Let's see. And like I said, you can sit on a cushion, you can sit on a chair if you want. For this part, for like the whole beginning, you can sit on something that just feels comfortable. You can be like this. But just try not to slouch. All right, you can also stand too. All right, but wherever you are, just find your spine lengthened, up tall. Relax your arms wherever you like. And take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then using your chin, start to draw shapes. Any sort of shapes you want, but take them slowly. Dipping your head all the way around, stretching your chin up, down. You can keep your jaw open or closed, whatever feels good to you. Just noticing any sensations that happen along the way. Maybe your fingers start to tense up, you want to relax other parts of your body. Maybe you notice that you're favoring one side. Just things to notice. And finally, float your head back to center and take a deep breath. And then still sitting up tall, gently rock your head right and left, bringing your ear to your shoulder, not the other way around. Maybe you pause for a moment, allowing your head to fall heavy. And the next time you get to the right side, you're going to leave your head there. Just let it fall heavy. Relax your arms down. We're going to take this left shoulder, we're going to bring it up and down. And just breathe. And then try to glide that shoulder forward and back. Just allowing your head to fall heavy. And then stopping here, we're going to flex that left palm, spread your fingers, push down into the floor. Take your right hand, fingertips gently on your head. Take a deep breath in and out. And then release your head and float it to the opposite side. We'll do the same thing with that other shoulder, first lifting it up and then pressing it down gently. Breathe. And then start to glide that shoulder forward and back. Notice if your head likes to do one of those. or one of those. Try to keep it directly to the side and just moving that shoulder independently of all the other pieces. Also breathe. And then stopping here, we're gonna flex that palm, spread your fingers, take your left fingertips on your head, gentle pressure, deep breath. And then release your head, dip your chin into your chest, and then just allow your head to glide from shoulder to shoulder, allowing your head to fall heavy. Breathe. And then stop in the center. Really let your head go. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, let your whole upper body curl down into your lap. And then stay here for a deep breath. Just let your head fall. And then use your next inhale to slowly roll yourself back up, one vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. And then take a deep breath at the top. All right, if your legs are crossed, you're going to uncross them, recross the other one on top, however you can. And then sit up tall again. And then bring your arms out to the side. This time we're going to draw U shapes with our shoulders going forward and back. And I have my palms a little bit flexed just because I'm close to the floor. Sometimes this makes you feel a little twinge, a weird twinge in your fingers. So if that feels weird, you don't have to flex so much, but good twinge. Stretching a little bit of a nerve there. And then start to draw a rainbow shape with your shoulders, bringing them up and over and back. Breathe in. Still sitting up tall. And then bring your fingers to your shoulders, stir your elbows. Good, and then reverse that stirring. Bring your arms out and then hug yourself, switching the arm that's on top. Feel free to tell yourself that you love yourself. Yay, happy Tuesday to your body. We made it. All right, let's give ourselves 2 more hugs. Whew. And then clasp your fist behind you. Pull your fist down, maybe up a little bit, maybe around a little bit. Just breathe. Draw something behind you. I'm making a mermaid. No clue why. All right, and then bring your fists in front and clasp them around. Circle, circle, breathe. Reverse. And then bring your elbows into your waist. We're gonna reach them out and pull them in. But we're not just putting our arms into space. You're gonna use your muscles. Maybe you feel your back muscles going squeeze. Bicep muscles going pull. And also your thumbs should be like pulling toward the back wall back there, getting a nice little twist as you pull into your waist as much as you can. Good. Start to alternate right and left. But like, don't do one of these. Just keep your body still. Keep twisting your thumb toward the back wall. Whoo. And then come to your max. We're gonna pulse in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then one at a time, we're gonna reach out, flipping your palm toward up, and then pulling it back in. Flipping your palm forward and then up and back as far as you can go, and then out and in. And that's all we're doing, sitting up tall, breathing. Paying attention if you've got those hypermobile joints, making it not look weird, because that's not good. Whew. One more time, right and left. And then stopping here, float your arms up, palms up, crisscross in front. Bring them back as far as you can without bringing your ribcage forward and back. Breathe. And then stop at the side, open and close your fists as fast as you can. All right, we're gonna go to a seated position with the soles of our feet onto the floor. So whatever seating position you have, find this one. And then legs are about hip distance, feet are hip distance, knees do not fall out to the side. We sit up tall, bring your arms up to the sky, spread your fingers wide, inhale, reach up higher. Exhale, bend your elbows like goalposts, not down here. Here, reach back up for 8, pull them down. 7, squeeze your back muscles. 6, squeeze. 5, 4, fingers spread wider. 3, 2, 1. Then in and out for 8, 7. Nice and strong, engage your muscles. 5, don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, spread your fingers wider and then twist for 4. Both at the same time if you can. Try not to move the rest of your body. 2, 1. Excellent work. Bring your hands behind you with palms toward you, fingers out to the back. Scoot your butt toward your feet. And then lift your chest up and one at a time bend those elbows behind you. Circling your chest up to the sky. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Reverse your circles. And then stopping here, we're gonna scoot our butt back again. Take your right leg, bend it, and place that ankle over that left knee. If this feels terrible, you can lower that leg down as much as you need to. But if it feels good, bring that leg closer, sit up tall, and then just gentle rock right and left in your hip. Breathe. Ooh, I needed that. And then stopping here, extend that leg at knee height, flex and point. Perhaps you don't need your hands. If your arms are up, make sure you're doing one of those. Stretch your neck long, relax those shoulders. And then stop here with a pointed toe and pulse up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, bend the knee, take a relaxed deep breath. All right, it's this left leg's turn. Take it, bend it, place it on top of the sky. Hands come back behind you, palms in, fingers out. If this feels terrible, feel free to adjust. And then start your gentle rock, right and left. Breathe. Right, and then stop here with that leg at knee height extended to do our flex and point. Maybe you don't need your arms. This is my noisy ankle. Not too noisy today. Excellent. Stop with the toe pointed. Engage your quad and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Float it down. Come back up. Take a rest. Deep breath. Make sure your legs are still in line with your hips, toes are facing forward, hands are lightly onto your knees. On your next inhale, stretch your chest and chin up to the sky, look up, look behind you. And then exhale, drop your chin into your chest, sink back concave like we're doing our cat pose. Arch, arch, arch. And then inhale up again, filling your chest full of air. Exhale, you sink back. Do 2 more. Once all the air is gone, come back to neutral. Bring your hands back behind you, palms in, fingers out, legs wide. Bend the knee toward the midline, right and left. Breathe. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze. Squeeze. All right, then let's come to our seated position with the soles of our feet together. Allow your knees to fall out to the side. A little bit of knees up and down. All right, I'm not getting carried away. I always feel like I have so much to do. Half hour is so short. All right, let's stop here, sitting up tall. Relax your arms wherever they like. Take a deep breath in. Lift up out of your waist, grow tall. Keep that length. Exhale, we're gonna drop the chin into the chest. Dive down into your lap. Exhale. And then use your inhale to lift yourself up, using your nose to pull you up. Chest, chin, follow. And then exhale, chin into the chest, roll back down. And that's all we're doing. Undulating through our spine, using your breath. Trying to relax in their hips though. Legs wanna go up and down. Just leave them there. One more time this way. Stopping at the top, deep breath in, lift up even taller. And this time, exhale, swan dive forward, but stay looking at me, stay looking at me, stay looking at me. And then drop your chin into your chest and roll back up. Inhale. Exhale, putting your chin onto your feet. 2 more, here we go. Biggest deep breaths in the world. Last one. Once you're done, roll yourself back up. Bring your hands back behind you, palms in, fingers out to the back. And this time we're gonna bring the knees to touch. Relax, and then open back up. So take a little moment in between. Breathe. You don't wanna get our hips all ornery because we're doing just upper body. All right, then I'm gonna face this way just so you can see what's going on, but we're gonna do some more undulations through our spine. Feel free to keep your legs out in front. Squeaky floor. And we're gonna have the legs in a pike. Again, I have knock knees, so when I put my knees together, my ankles don't touch, but if you don't have that issue, make sure your knees and ankles are always glued together like one mermaid tail, and that your legs are planted down into the floor. You're engaging your quad muscles. Feet are flexed toward your face, sitting up tall. Inhale, float the arms up by the ears. And then on your exhale, fall forward again, leading with your chest, and then drop your chin into your chest and roll back up, shooting your arms up by your ears again. So straight, 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 curve. Use your breath. The whole time though, you're pressing your legs down into the floor and you're lifting up out of your waist. One more giant undulation this way. We're gonna stop at the top on our deep breath in, stretching chest and chin up to the sky. Now exhale, let your arms go, drop your chin into your chest, round, 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 round. And then straight back, flat back up, arching up, bringing your arms by your ears. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Yeah, use your breath, go at your own speed, continuously pressing your legs down into the floor and together. One more. And then lowering your arms down, shaking out your legs. Take a deep breath. Excellent. All right, now we'll move to our hands and knees position. I've had hair in my mouth all morning. It's like cat hair. All right, so let's find our tabletop position. We're stacked underneath our joints. We're a strong table. Nothing will fall off of us. Let's do our scapular push-ups. So keeping your arms straight, energy pushing down into the floor, you're gonna drop your chest down and squeeze your scapula behind you. And then you're gonna push the floor away, kind of bring the shoulders forward in front of you a little bit. So down and up, like you're high-fiving your wings back there. I actually have wings back there, so I always imagine that I'm high-fiving them. Yeah! The wings don't work, but we're still cool. Also, don't forget to breathe. Yeah, just pushing the floor away, but arms stay straight. Depression and elevation of your chest. All right, then start to draw circles if you can. Forward and back. It might take a little bit to get it going. Also, relax your lumbar spine. Just let it go. This is not like a cat and cow. We're just using our shoulders and our middle back here and upper back. Try to reverse. You might hear weird things going on, feel weird things going on. That's your shoulder. Okay, give it like 4 more big giant stirs. And then we'll take our child's pose, bringing your toes together, sinking your hips slowly onto the heels, stretching the arms out in front, relax your forehead onto the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. Then keep your hips onto your heels as much as you can. Chin stays into your chest. Glide your hands down as you roll yourself up, 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. We're going to stay on the knees, so if this feels terrible, feel free to stay up like this. We're going to interlace our fingers and make that wave, stretching your hands. Just breathe. And then reverse that wave. All right, then come back to your hands and knees. Make sure your legs are parallel behind you and the tops of the toes are resting onto the floor to start. We're gonna walk the arms out in front of our shoulders, so right out in front just a little bit. And then bring your knees together. Kick your butt with your pointed toes. Press your hips forward. And then we're gonna do our push-ups from this position, but we're gonna bring our elbows into our waist, not out to the side. So down and up, take your time, press down to go up for 8, 7, exhale, inhale, 5, squeezing your butt, I forgot, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then resting the tops of the toes onto the floor, push your hips back, take a child's pose, relax for 2 deep breaths. And then use your next exhale to push yourself back to your hands and knees position. And we can keep our legs together, knees touched. Arms are right out from your shoulders, walked a little bit forward. This time we're gonna bring our hands together like a diamond. So fingers touching, thumbs touching. All right, so squeaky floor. All right, we're gonna kick our butt, press your hips forward. We've got our diamond shape, this time elbows out to the side. Squeeze your butt down and up for 8. Push the floor away. 7. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, keep squeezing your butt. 3, belly button to spine. 2, 1. Woo, lower those toes, push your hips back, take your child's pose, relax, 2 deep breaths. All right, use your next exhale to push yourself back to hands and knees. Whew, keep your knees and your feet together. Arms walked out a little bit forward from your shoulders. And then we're gonna squeeze our butt again. Kick yourself in the butt, belly button to spine. This time, we're just gonna stay and hold with our fingers tented up. So lifting up your palms, pushing down with the fingers, engage your shoulders. Squeeze your butt, engage your abs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then palms back onto the floor, feet push, child's pose, relax. 2 deep breaths. Use your next exhale to push yourself back to hands and knees. Excellent. And then make sure your knees are back underneath your hips. Palms are onto the floor, spreading your fingers wide. Tuck your toes under. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to downward dog. When you get there, start to lift and lower your heels, right and left, shifting your hips side to side. But keep pressure into the floor with your palms and your fingertips. So push, push, push. Breathe. All right, let's find a stillness in this downward dog. Reach your heels to the floor, stretch your hips up to the sky, push the floor away with your arms. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath in. Use your exhale to send your body forward. Find a plank pose. Moving your arms to be underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your butt again, belly button to spine. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna chaturanga down. So you're gonna bring your elbows again into your waist as you lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Plop. Excellent work. Relax your forehead on the back of your palms. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, then bring your legs together, glued like a mermaid tail, stuck together. You're gonna bring your palms right beside your shoulders. Chin is out. All right, keep your legs glued to the floor, stuck together. And then inhale. Use all of your inhale to look up, pressing yourself up as high as possible. Just a little bit. You can keep your elbows on the floor at this point. And then exhale, float your body back down, dropping your chin back into the floor. That's all we're doing. Inhale, looking up to the sky. Look up, look up, look up. Exhale, floating it down. You can use your arms like just a little bit, but mostly focus on your back and only go up as high as you can feel yourself full of air. And exhale, letting it out. And notice if your body likes to do other weird things. My legs like to do weird things. They're like, what are you doing? So just notice those. Try to like stabilize the other parts of your body and just work on your back and spine right now. Let's do 2 more. I forgot to mention, you can totally do this against the wall if you don't like being on the floor here. Last one, biggest one in the world. And then lower yourself down, forehead rest. You can give yourself a shake in the hips, right and left, let it go, breathe. All right, this next one, we're gonna float our body up in 4 different increments and stay and breathe. The hair. So again, your palms are gonna be right here, your chin's gonna be out. This is your first increment. La, and you stay and breathe. Maybe you go up a little bit higher. So don't give it all away in your first one. Here we go. Legs are again glued to the floor. They're stuck together. They don't move. You're a mermaid. Lift your chest and chin up just a little bit. And then hover and float your hands. No shoulders engaged. Just relax. Stay and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go higher. Press your palms down just to lift your upper body up a little bit. Then hover your hands, float, breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go up higher. Press your palms down to lift your upper body up higher. This time start to look at the sky. Look up, hover those hands, breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, friends, it's our highest height. Here we go. Palms pressed down to assist in your lift to your highest height. Look up, hover those hands, and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe higher. 3, 2. Inhale higher. Oh my gosh. Exhale, float it down. Relax. Forehead on the back of your palms. Take 2 deep breaths. Let it all go. All right, let's stretch it all out. So legs are just chilling for the moment. You're going to extend your right arm out to the side with your palm down. So out like a T. Place your left palm onto the floor, and then you're going to place your right ear onto the floor and look at that left palm. Kick your butt with your left leg, and then lift that left leg up and send that leg across to the other side of your body. So it might look like this. It might look like this. It might look like this. Whatever you're doing, find that nice stretchy twist and take 2 deep breaths. And then use an exhale to unravel yourself, rolling yourself onto your belly again. And then switch to that left ear. Now your left arm is extended like a T. Your right palm is onto the floor. We'll kick our butt with our right leg and then lift that right leg, extend, and take it over to the opposite side of the body. This one might feel a little bit different. It might be up. You might be able to get that one down. Whatever you're doing, stay and breathe in this glorious twist. You can look up to the sky. Maybe you imagine that your body is wringing itself out. And then use an exhale to unravel, rolling yourself onto your belly again. Whew. And then you can have a choice, either slither or push yourself to a child's pose. I'm going to slither, so I'm going to keep my chin out, elbows out, lifting tailbone up, keeping chest and chin connected to the floor as much as I can. All the way back to child's pose. Relaxing your hips onto your heels, chin into your chest. Take 2 deep breaths. Use an inhale to roll up through your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. And then we have one more thing to ring out. So I'm going to come to a kneeling position. If this feels terrible on your hips, you can sit up. Bring your arms out to the side. We're going to take our right arm underneath the left and cross them at the elbows with your palms up. And then continue that bend, intertwining your hands around one more time if you can. Perhaps your palms meet in the center. And if they don't, you can clasp your fists, whatever you need to do, but try to bring the arms toward the midline, like right down the center of your body, and then pull everything down and tight into your body, and take 2 deep breaths. On your inhale, you'll feel your stretch increase. And then exhale out all that air. And then stretch your arms out again. This time the left arm is going to go underneath the right, crossing at the elbows with the palms up. And then fold them some more, intertwining maybe one more time. Maybe our palms meet, you can clasp the fists. Everything toward the midline as best as you can, pulling shoulders and elbows down and everything close toward the midline of your body, nice and tight. 2 deep breaths. And then release that. Place your palms together and bend back the fingers one at a time. And then finally, hold that book in front of your face and gentle pressure folding the fingers in. Relaxing massage for your hand after all that hard work. Whew. And then reverse that circle. And then if you can, stopping with the back of the palms together, gentle pressure, pull all of your fingers in, thumb included. Take a deep breath. Yay! And that's all I have for you today for our upper body exercises. I hope you feel good after yesterday's lower body and upper body extravaganza.